Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and we are currently in San Miguel de Allende. We arrived this morning, we are here for a week and I can't wait to show you around. Okay guys, so it's 4:45, we're about to go out and explore a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit shaky because we didn't have breakfast, we also didn't have lunch. We kind of had some chips and hummus in the bus. I had a Snickers, had some blueberries and then had a drink at Starbucks, which is obviously full of sugar, so I feel like I'm having a bit of a crash. So I think one of the first things I need to do is eat something a bit more sustainable, like some tacos or whatever it is, but eat something to kind of get me a little bit less shaky. Okay, so we are out and about. We've literally just left the Airbnb and this is our view. The church over there looks so beautiful. I'm going to try and show you, hopefully today, if I don't get too distracted looking at other things. Okay guys, so we're just walking through town to go up to the churches and I want to show you this beautiful doorway. I've just taken a little photograph as well, but it is so cute. Anyway, let's go and explore town. So first impressions, very beautiful, very colourful. The centre of town is pedestrianised, which is really nice. There's no cars and things, so you can escape sort of the noise of horns and things like that. But as you can see behind me, it is so cute. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that is. Cyclist is a paid actor. So we're at the main square and this is Jardín Allende, I think it's called. And it's really, really pretty. Lots of trees, lots of places to sit in the shade. And there's like a pergola, I don't know what these things are called, in the middle. Look how cute this is. So this is the church on the main square and it is so, so pretty. Jeremy's just said it's almost a bit like the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, which I do somewhat agree with. I'm going to pop you on wide angle. It's so cute. I'm actually going to look inside as well. Okay, so this is the inside. It is so pretty. I thought it was people singing, but I think it's just like a CD or whatever. It's lovely though. What the heck is going on? Oh, it's for a photo. Wow! That's so cool. Okay guys, I've brought my camera out and I actually took photographs in the church. I'm so proud of myself because I feel like I've just lost my spark a little bit with YouTube and photography. So I think being here is like reignited my love of creating and it is so, so pretty here. Yay! I think Jeremy's found somewhere we can go and get some food because I still feel shaky. Definitely need to eat something, but I think it's going to be quite expensive here because it is very touristy. So when we arrived a couple of hours ago, we had to sit and wait for 2 hours for our Airbnb to be ready. So we went into Starbucks. It's actually such a huge one and it's really pretty. I'm going to quickly show you the courtyard because it's really nice. So this is the courtyard. They do have a couple of restaurants and shops, but that side over there that I'm filming now is the Starbucks area. So you could come and sit here. I think it is quite hot to be honest, especially this time of year. I don't know if it changes throughout the year, but we sat inside with the AC and it was lovely, but I think it's such a cute courtyard. And then that's a quick look of the inside. I'm not actually going to go in because Jeremy's waiting for me, but you kind of go onto the left here and that's where you order, and then there's loads more seating. So we're just walking past this stand and I think these are all made out of real flowers. So these are headbands and I think that, you know, some of them are dried and then some of them have like fresh flowers in. They are so pretty. Oh my goodness. I wish I had a model here to do a photo shoot and take a couple and photograph them. That's so cute. Look how nice this place is as well. So lovely. So another one of my first impressions is it's quite hilly here. Like the centre of town is kind of level, but then there's lots of streets going up and down either side. So I would say to try and stay central so you don't have to keep going up and down all the time. So we are currently walking down Canal Road, I think, or Avenue Canal, whatever it's called, because we're trying to find where the locals would shop and eat so that we can maybe buy some fruits, but also so I can eat something because, like I said, we haven't really eaten today and I would like something a little bit substantial to eat to sort me out a little bit. So we're hoping that we can find more of the local spots rather than like the touristy, like expensive places in town. So this is the road we're walking down. Like I said, we are looking for somewhere local. So fingers crossed we'll find something. So we just found, excuse the dogs, we just found a local fruit place. So I think we're going to pop here on the way back and maybe buy some mangoes and things because it looks quite big and it seems to have everything. And this is obviously where the locals go, so it should be good prices. Okay, so we found this restaurant. I have no idea what it's called, but we're going to sit here and get some food because it is cheap and it looks absolutely fine. But it's on the busy road and you can see back there, you can see the church that we were just at. So we've walked quite a distance. but it's not too far really. Okay, I hope you can hear me because it's loud with the traffic and the cooking and people talking. But this is the menu. I think I'm going to get a couple of tacos, maybe a pastor and 2 pollo, which is chicken. Oh my god, it's so loud. And then I think I'm also going to get some nopal, which is cactus. So I think I'm going to get that as like a salad for the side. But they have a good amount of options. Hi guys, it's currently 8 PM and I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. So we had food at that place. We basically had breakfast, lunch and dinner because we haven't really eaten today, like I said. So I had 5 tacos, which usually I have like 2 or 3, but today I was hungry, so I had 5. I had 4 chicken and 1 pastor, which is like the kebab meat stuff. It was good. It was good food. Jeremy had a plate of food as well. But it cost like 13 euros. So we're kind of realizing that Mexico is bloody expensive. For us anyway. If you compare to Asia last year, we spent around 1,500 per month, every single month we were traveling. And we worked out that this year, in Mexico, we're spending about 2,500 per month. So it's like an extra 2/3, like an extra 60% extra. Is that right? Yeah. Of what we spent last year this year. So an extra 1,000 a month, which is kind of crazy. So 13 euros for our lunch was a bit outrageous, considering in Asia you could get like a huge plate for like 2 or 3 euros. So very expensive. We then walked through town and we kind of went up past the canal, which was completely dry, bone dry, not even a little stream or anything. Walked through there, past some markets and things, and then we ran into this girl called Lucy Barnard. So we met her in Oaxaca. She was staying at the same accommodation as us. This was like 7 weeks ago, and she's basically walking the length of the earth. So she started in 2018. She started in Ushuaia in Argentina, and she's walked all the way up to Mexico. So we met her 7 weeks ago in Oaxaca. We have been chilling. We spent 2 weeks in Oaxaca, 1 week in Puebla, 4 weeks in Mexico City. I went home for 10 days in the middle of that. And then we arrived in San Miguel today. And she's been basically walking from Oaxaca all the way to here. So it was really cool to see her again. We both sort of noticed each other like, oh, I know you. How do I know you? So like gave her a hug and saw her doggy and things and took some pictures together. And I think she's free tomorrow. So we're going to hopefully catch up tomorrow and see her. So yeah, it's a really cool coincidence because I think she's soon going to be in like all the record books and, you know, world record things. I think only maybe a couple of men have done it before. And so she saw that and thought, well, I'm going to be the first woman to do it. And she's doing it with her dog Wombat, who kept barking the whole time. But yeah, it was amazing. So it was really cool to see her and to kind of catch up with her and hear about her stories and what she's been up to. So we picked up some mangoes. I think we're now just basically going to eat some mangoes, sit and watch The Apprentice, maybe get some work done and chill and hang out a little bit. I'm so excited for bed tonight because I have not slept well for a little while, for a couple of weeks now, because when I was at home, I had jet lag going there. So the first like 3 days, I was basically like asleep on the sofa. I was just absolutely zonked. I was so tired. And then I slept okay, but I was going to bed at like 2 a.m. and then waking up at like 11 or something, which isn't abnormal for me. But then flying back here again, I've been like knackered by 8, 9 p.m. and then waking up at like 6 a.m. And also we've had mosquitoes. Also it's been noisy in the place we've been staying in Mexico City, like before I went home, and then also like the last couple of days. So I think this place might be quiet. I think the bed might be comfy. I don't think there'll be mosquitoes, and I think it might be a bit too hot, but there are 2 fans, so it might have a noisy fan or just be sweaty, but I think it'll be quiet and comfy, which is the main thing. Anyway, I'm blabbering. I'll chat to you tomorrow and maybe you'll meet Lucy. Good morning guys, it's the very next day. It's quite loud with buses and traffic and things like that. But I just wanted to say hi. I was awake this morning at about 7 a.m. I think I stayed quiet until about 8 a.m. because I knew that Jeremy wanted to sleep. And oh my god, I haven't slept that well in about 3 or 4 weeks. So it was so nice, I feel so rested today. Anyway, we have popped out to get some food for brunch. We're going to get some eggs, avocado, tomato, red pepper, things like that. So I'm going to quickly show you the shop that we're walking past because it is really, really busy and popular with the locals, so that is always a good sign. Let me show you the inside. So this is it. There's bags of beans and things on the outside. Loads of wow, look at that one. Loads of mangoes. There's salads, strawberries, and then lots of fruit and veggies. It looks so delicious, and it's really quite busy, which is good because it's such a small place. So it means the prices must be good, the food must be good. So I've just finished at the market and we came straight home again because Jeremy's got like a whole 30 things of eggs and I've got a bag of food. So I'll show you that when we get upstairs. But I thought I would show you the Airbnb that we're staying in because I don't remember it looking great on Airbnb when we booked it, but it's actually really nice and quiet, nice and calm. And there's like maybe 3 rooms, so it's really not busy either, so it's great. And I thought I'd show you. So the main street is there. We're on Relox Street, I think it's called. You come through here, there's a little desk, come this way, and then it opens up to a courtyard with lots of plants and flowers and greenery, which is lovely. There's Jeremy. We do have a water bottle there, which Jeremy's about to use to fill up. There's a microwave, a fridge, and also washer and dryer and things. They are locked, so I'm sure we'll probably have to pay to use them. But this is the courtyard area. It's so pretty. So there's 2 rooms here, 3 and 4. Yeah, lots of plants and things. And I'm going to go up here and then I'll talk to you from the top. Okay, and so this is upstairs. There's another room, I think, there. There's a couple of seats, which is where I came and sat this morning. It was nice and cool. There's my shorts drying because I washed them yesterday. And then this is our room here, and we actually have access to both of these, which is great. So this is the door that we come in that I just showed you. We have our shoes and a couple of bits. We have a bed here that we're not sleeping on, so we've got all our clothes and bags and stuff. The decoration is not my favourite, I'll be honest, but that's fine. Through here we have the kitchen, so it's very small. We have a fridge, a microwave, we have an oven and a stove, cutlery and pots and pans and things in a little sink, so that's been fine. And then through here we have a sliding door in between these 2, so if you come with 4 people you could close that to have some privacy. Again, don't love the artwork, but this is the second room. That's the bathroom, I'll show you in a second. We have some storage here. That's the original door, like from the outside, the second one. We have 3 fans in here. That's the only downside, I would say. It gets so effing hot. We were absolutely boiling last night. Had the fan on, it was too noisy, decided to sleep without it, so they really could do with AC in here. There's a TV that we're not even going to touch. And then the bed. We chose this bed because it seemed bigger and it also seems darker in this room. And then huge bedside tables either side. And then in here we have the bathroom. So we have a shower at the end. I haven't tried it yet, so I have no idea about the pressure and things like that. Mirror, sink, storage, toilet, bin, and that's everything. So this is our home for the next week. I think we're about to make some brunch. We might go out for a walk, but we have a call at 12 till 2. And then if we can, we might try and see Lucy, the girl that we met yesterday. So that might be the afternoon. But yeah, this is us for the next week. Okay guys, it's a couple of hours later. We had our work call and we have just been walking around town. We've now come to the market and having a walk around. We're currently in the meat section, which I always find fascinating, to see like brains and legs and feet and things, but it's quite a cute little market. Okay, I've made it to the flower section. This smells insane. It smells so good. There's a couple of different florists here. So pretty. So there's also a couple of restaurants here as well. There's that one. There's this one doing tacos and tostadas and tortas and everything else. There's another couple of ones here. It's very local. It's also quite big, really, bigger than I was expecting. So there's like a food hall here with restaurants either side and tables, and same this side as well. So there's lots of places to eat if you want to come here for lunch or dinner or whatever. So we've come to the shoe section and there's so many cool shoes. It looks like ostrich. I'm not sure if it's real or not. But how cool are them? It looks so cool. There's loads of, whoops, it'll stay. Okay. Got loads and loads of different options. Yeah, it's really cool. It's such a big market. There's so much more than I thought there would be. So this bit seems to be all like artisanal things like cushions and blankets and earrings and jewellery and t-shirts and all sorts of kind of artsy, touristy stuff. So this is a continuation of the bit I just showed you, but there's more kind of food and herbs and hats and Tupperware even. There's kind of everything here. So we are currently just walking around the streets and I've been taking some photographs, so I might pop some on screen. There's a lot of rooftop terraces here, so I said to Jeremy it might be nice one evening to either find a bar or a restaurant and go for a drink or a meal or something on the rooftop, because I think you would get really nice views over the city, especially like up here where we were. It's kind of a hill, so you're kind of above the city, which could be really nice. We might be doing that one evening. We'll see, but it is so cute here. I've taken so many pictures. It's so colourful and pretty. Very, very Spanish inspired. Kind of reminds me of the beginning of the trip in like Campeche and Merida and places like that. Okay, so first impressions of San Miguel is it reminds me a lot of Oaxaca. So I know I've only been here like a day because we literally arrived yesterday, but it's very artsy, lots of really nice touristy shops, lots of cafes and restaurants, beautiful architecture. Reminds me a bit of the first couple of places we visited in Mexico, being kind of Campeche, Merida, Valladolid, places like that. Very colourful, very Spanish inspired. Loads of churches and it's lovely. So far we are enjoying it. But yeah, we're just walking around a little bit, exploring some of the streets. I mean, look how cute that is. Look at this view, guys. It's so funny how you end up going up and down without even really realising, then you turn a corner and you get a view like this, which is crazy. Look how cute this road is. I'm going to pop it on screen because I don't know where we are exactly now, but it's so pretty. Okay guys, just walking past this place, Hacienda El Santuario, and it looks gorgeous inside. So if you're ever looking for somewhere to stay here, if you have money, I'm guessing it's expensive because it looks so nice. So pretty. Anyway, we're still walking down some random road. I literally have no idea where we are, but it is so cute here. Okay, so we've made it down to Parque Benito Juarez. I keep forgetting what it's called. I literally showed Jeremy on the map about 10 minutes ago and I said, oh, we should go there another day because it looks really nice. And then we've somehow walked down the road, I didn't know where we were, and we've ended up here. So we're going to have a look round. But there is a little bit of a market going on with some market stands and people selling things, which looks really, really cute. But this, honestly, this town is so pretty, it's so nice. I really, really like it here. Like, that's a view of the street we've just been walking down. It's so cute. So like I said, there's a couple of vendors here selling jewellery, mirrors and decoration things. Here there's some mugs and magnets and key rings. So there's a basketball match going on at the moment we just stumbled upon. Let's see if you can get it in. Oh. Yay! Okay guys, we just walked past somewhere where I wasn't allowed to take photographs inside, but they had gorgeous like metal lights and vases. It's so gorgeous. I'm going to leave the information on screen and then the photographs of the business card on the side here, so you can have a look and screenshot if you want to go there. But it was about 110 euros. It's like 2,200 pesos for like a small vase. Really, really pretty though. Really recommend it if you want to buy some decorations while you're here. The bells are going crazy. Hi everyone, so I have not vlogged in a couple of days because we've had so much work to do. I feel like I didn't work for that whole 10 days I was back home, and then I don't think I worked even a couple of days before that because I was tired. So I've basically come back to Mexico, and the past week or so I feel like I've been working like a bit of a lunatic. So I did 2 full days last week working on Warrior Flow, and then the past 3 days working on YouTube. And basically, our days have looked pretty much the same. I vlogged some of this yesterday. Basically, we get up in the mornings at about 9 or 10. I chop some mango and papaya, and then we both sit out here and get some work done. So either we have a work call or we just work on our own projects, whatever it is, for maybe 2 or 3 hours. Then at about midday, so around 12, 1, something like that, we'll get some lunch. So we've been having eggs and veggies. This morning, however, we went to the shops and got some chicken. So we had chicken and veggies, and Jeremy had chicken and potatoes. And then we go to Starbucks and work. So from maybe like 1 or 2 p.m. until about 6 p.m, something like that. So we kind of work about 5-6 hours there. No, 4 or 5 hours there. Come home, get some food, do more work. So we've honestly just been working non-stop, which means we haven't seen too much of the city, which is why I haven't been showing you around too much either. Speaking of going to the shops this morning, so we've been going to Starbucks now, basically the whole of last year and this year as well. So it's been like 15 months or something. We go to cafes, buy a drink, and then sit there for like 6 hours and work. And last year we kind of went to a couple of different ones, and every single time, especially in Starbucks, they give you a plastic cup. Even if you're staying in, they give you a plastic cup. In other cafes, they do sometimes give you like a mug or whatever it is, or a glass or something, so it's been fine. But we tend to go to Starbucks a lot because the drinks are reliable. You know that if you get whatever it is, it's going to be the same every single time. So it's quite nice to have the same quality of drink rather than trying to figure out what you like and then you get a drink that you don't like and you kind of wasted money and da da da. And obviously every time you go there you get a plastic cup. So we thought to ourselves, okay, let's buy a Starbucks mug and see how we get on, because obviously it just means then you're saving plastic. And we looked at the price and they were kind of extortionate. It was like €30 or something. It was like 480 or 500 or something for it's like a plastic cup. So instead this morning we went to a big supermarket. I didn't vlog any of this, by the way, but we went to a big supermarket after our call this morning and got ourselves a mug each. So we just got like a insulated cup with a lid where you can like pull back the sippy bit, and it's also got space to put a straw in, so it seems quite practical. I think that'll be good for hot and cold drinks. And I was saying to Jeremy, I think we'll actually use it more than we think, because we'll obviously use it if we go to places like Starbucks to get our drinks, but I think I'll also use it if I because I often buy a bottle of lemonade just to have like a fizzy drink in the house, or a bottle of juice. I think I'll also use it when I get like just a little bit of drink. I think we'll also use it when we travel, because we could make ourselves, for example, hot chocolate, put it in this drink container thing and take it with us and have a hot chocolate for the bus. Or equally buy like a cold drink at the bus station and pour it in and have that. Jeremy's also been making smoothies when we have smoothie equipment, so I think it will actually come in handy quite a lot, because it's nice to have our water one as just water. I've never put anything else in there because I don't want to kind of contaminate it almost, because it's a live straw thing and it's got like a straw through it. You obviously can't put it in smoothies or anything like that. So I think it'll be nice having a second bottle that we can use for other drinks. Long story, I know. But we also got some Danette chocolate yogurts that we've been enjoying here. It's a chocolate yogurt we used to get in France when we lived there. We found out they also sell them in Mexico, so we've been getting that, and also some fruits. So lots of different things. Anyway, we went this morning, and before we left, I said to myself, okay, I really need to put on a t-shirt because I'm going to burn like this, because at least I'd keep this section covered. Completely forgot and left the house anyway. And you can just see, it doesn't even look that bad. But like gradually over the day, it's been warming up and getting hotter and hotter. So I think tomorrow that's going to be a good old sunburn, which is kind of annoying because I knew I was going to burn as well because it's really hot here. The UV is at like 14 extreme. And I knew that. I put some cream on my face. I just forgot to change into a t-shirt. Anyway, we have spent a couple of hours at Starbucks working. We were there from maybe 1:30 until 4:30. We're now back home, washed our cups, gone to the toilet, and we're going to go out and explore. There's somewhere that Jeremy wants to go for sunset, but I'd like to just walk around some of the streets and kind of maybe sit in the park and just soak up some of the atmosphere and the like-ness. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like we've kind of been sat working a lot this past week, and I would like to see more of this city, just like some of the smaller streets and things like that. So we're going to go and do that and yeah, enjoy the city a bit. So let's go. Okay, so I just went into a shop called Adobe, I'm not sure. It was like Aladdin's cave in there. There were so many beautiful lamps, and the interior design, the furniture, all absolutely incredible. I'm going to pop some videos on screen just so you can get a little idea. But if you are ever in the market for interior design stuff while you're in San Miguel, would 100% recommend. One of the lampshades that I saw was 2,500 pesos. Is that like 100 euros? Yeah, 100 euros for a lampshade, which isn't crazy extortionate, to be fair. I mean, expensive for sure, but not like crazy. But what I really loved is they had like collections of maybe 10 or 20 lampshades all together, and I think it created a really cool atmosphere in there. So really, really recommend if you're into interior design. Really enjoy looking through that place. So there is the main plaza. This is Cuna de Allende Road, and there's the church on the main plaza. And opposite the church, so if I walk over here and cross over, there's a place called Atrio, I think it's called, and there's lots of different shops in there, and it's so pretty. And then there's also a rooftop bar at the top up there. So it's a really cool place. But anyway, this is Cuna de Allende, so I thought I would show you down here a little bit. It looks like a pedestrian street, and it's probably full of shops and restaurants. And yeah, it's just lovely. So I just walked into a hotel because we saw it and it just looked gorgeous. This is like the courtyard. There's this gorgeous little water fountain, and then if you look this way, There's archways with big curtains and oh, it's just stunning. I'm going to put you on wide angle. It's so pretty. Okay, so if I only walk down a little bit, there is the church, and look at this doorway. That is how to make a statement. That is so gorgeous with the pots either side and all the way along top. Put it on wide angle. I love this town. Okay, absolutely obsessed with this, especially with the light hitting it. And then that one is absolutely covered in ivy. I'm going to put it on wide angle. It's so pretty here. My goodness. Oh, that's cute. So I was just talking with Jeremy. For me, San Miguel de Allende feels like a smaller, prettier and more expensive, like high-end Oaxaca. So it's really pretty, quite artsy and creative, but also quite kind of high-end in terms of the hotels and things like that. So it's just got a really lovely feel, and it's so nice to walk around. So I'm glad we're finally exploring a little bit more after a couple of days of hard work. Now I'm going to turn right, I think, and go up another small road, which hopefully is just as cute. So this is Road Jesus, or Jesus, and we walked down here the other day, so now we're currently walking up. But it's nice to see it at a different time of day. So something I've noticed a lot here is that they have little squares like this where you have to kind of go in and be curious to be able to see what's in there, with several different shops on the inside. So I'm going to go and have a little look. I hope you can hear me. It is so noisy with traffic. Okay, I have no idea where I am in town, but we're just walking past this place and it stopped me in my tracks. It's so beautiful. Again, I'm going to put you on wide angle so you can see it all. This is such a nice town to walk around. I'm really enjoying it. So I just went into a shop called Mo Concept Store, something like that. Really pretty things, lots of kind of jewellery and decorative things and clothing and wall hangings, and yeah, also a really great place if you're looking for some souvenirs, some things to take home, if you want to decorate your house. Had really lovely things. We're currently walking back up into the centre of town, and then maybe we'll go to a mirador, which is a viewpoint for sunset. I haven't quite decided. Some of these doors here are insane. Let me show you these two. So there's that one for a start, which is so incredibly detailed, and then there's that one as well, which again is just so detailed. It must have taken hours and hours to carve that door. It's amazing. Good morning, hope you can hear me. I've got the mic here today. So yesterday I went to a mirador, which is a viewpoint, and watched the sunset, which was lovely. I'm going to pop it on the side here. And then we went to the church in town and had a look at the inside at night time, which was really nice. And actually around the outside, around the square, there was mariachi bands playing music. So I'm going to pop some of those videos in now so you can see that. No puedo evitarlo, y quiero gritarlo, hermoso cariño que Dios ha mandado no más para mí. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Today we're going to go to hopefully 2 churches and hopefully have a look inside. We've been a couple of times and they've been closed both times, so hopefully we can have a look in some of the churches, and then we're going to go to Starbucks and get more work done because we still have so much to do. But it's nice and sunny, super hot today like usual, and this one is open, which is brilliant. So this is the church. I will also pop it on screen so you can see, but let's have a look inside. Okay, this is so cute. It's like pink, and then it's got these big, almost like a big sunflower where the chandelier is hanging. But that ceiling is so different to anything I've seen before. Wow. Okay, so we're at the second one, which has a huge dome. Again, this one hasn't been open yet so far since we've been here. I think we need to come in the mornings to see churches, so let's have a look inside. Okay, so towards the side of the church, as you're walking on the left, there's this little courtyard which is so cute. Okay, so this one, in my opinion, is not as pretty as the one we've just seen. Like, this is the big dome that you see from the outside, and it's not decorated or anything. So it's alright. It's a big church, but it's not like the most beautiful I've ever seen. Okay guys, had a dream about my grandma last night, and I was just telling Jeremy I just had a cry, so if I sound a little bit like I've cried, it's because I just have. But I thought I'd show you one or two of the little shops along here, because I don't think I've showed you much. But they sell lots of cowboy hats, cowboy boots, and also leather jackets with like embellishments on, so I'm going to try and find a couple to be able to show you if I'm allowed to film in the shops. So you can see the shops here selling cowboy hats. I wasn't allowed to film in one of them, so I want to be careful about what I film so that I'm not doing something naughty. But here you can see cowboy hats there, and then also like jackets that have been embellished. Look how cool this courtyard is. It's so pretty. Put you on wide angle there, that's better. It's so cute. Okay, so here's a good example of some of the jackets and things you can buy that have been embellished and painted and decorated. I think that'd be such a cool souvenir to take home. Like, that one's pretty cool. Like these as well, these are so cool, so badass. Can't really show you all of them, but really cool. Okay, so this is the main plaza. I don't really remember how much I've shown you because I've literally been in Starbucks all week working, but there's a nice big square here with lots of trees, lots of benches, and then the beautiful pink church behind. And then around the outside there's shops and restaurants and bars and that kind of thing, ice cream shops and things, so it's really cool. It's a really livable city. Like, I think you could easily buy a property here and come and stay here for 6 months a year and, like, you know, walk around town, go to the cafes, go to the restaurants, go to the cafes to work or whatever it is you're doing. But I think the only downside to like living here full time is that there's no beach nearby. But other than that, it's really lovely. And like Jeremy said actually the other day, is that if there was a beach here, it would be really busy, so it would probably ruin like the nice calm atmosphere of the place. But yeah, really cute. Definitely a place I'd come back to. Definitely a place I could spend longer. We did actually look at properties a couple of days ago. I think I vlogged that because it's quite reasonably priced compared to Europe. So we'll see what the future holds, but it is really cute. Okay, so this is the last one we want to go in. I think it was an ex-convent, or maybe it still is a convent. I'll leave the name on screen again, but let's go and have a look on the inside. So I like all the bricks in the dome going like smaller and smaller, like going up into the dome. A huge chandelier, and then lots of black or like dark grey even, and gold and statues and things. So something I like about this place is these little courtyards. You can walk in and not really know what you're going to find. I've just walked into this one and there's a cute little cafe full of plants and it's lovely. And then up there, there's the church we just went into. And then there's a couple of shops and this is like a spa place. So it's just really lovely. So we've now come into the cultural central, which I think probably was part of the monastery or something, I don't know. But it's at that sort of shape and it seems to have different artworks and things, but it's so pretty. There's so many trees and it's this lovely like pinkish plaster colour buildings and a little water feature in the middle. And there's also an exhibition here about violence against women. So there's lots of different things. There's this huge Mexican doll person thing. And then it goes all the way through here and it's all made on fabrics. So it's all like embroidered and sometimes photographs. Is it fabrics? Maybe it's not. Yeah, that's fabrics. Yeah, that's embroidered. That's embroidered. And there are several different rooms here, all saying about violence against women and how it needs to stop, which, you know, there's an issue when there's this much artwork saying it needs to stop. So I've been walking from over there and there's also a cafe here which I think is really cute. It's really nice to be somewhere quiet and without all the cars and the business of the city. And there is also a library, well, a bookshop here as well. So if you want to find any kind of art books or anything like that, you could come here and have a look. Guys, there are so many of these little courtyards where you walk in and then there's like don't know, 10 little shops or something. And this one's interesting because it's got lots of shops, and it's also got this like cafe or restaurant with a whole car on the roof. But it is definitely worth walking into any sort of courtyards that you see, any kind of small entrances, walk in, and you're probably going to see about another 10 shops and cafes and things. So it's really nice to explore here. Anyway, we are now going to head to Starbucks and get some work done. So this is the Starbucks, this yellow one here. We're going to go in. There is also a courtyard, I'll show you that. I'm not sure if I showed you already. We always tend to sit in the same sort of place. So this is the inside. Usually we sit here, but all the tables are taken. So I think today we're going to sit here, but I really like these walls in here. It's really pretty. And then down here is where you order. I think Joan's going to see if there's more space down here. But they have all the drinks and food and things. And then they also have like a work desk here with chargers and things for people that want to work, which is really good as well. And then outside, I'm not sure if I showed you this the other day, but there's lots of seating as well. Some of it under the archways and then some of it out here in the sun. But there are obviously umbrellas as well, so you can stay protected. And in the same courtyard where the Starbucks is, there's also a couple of kind of art dealers and furniture and jewellery and clothes and things like that. So there are a couple of things in this courtyard, but it's just so pretty. Like, I think this view is particularly nice with the red on the outside, the yellow on the inside, and all the stonework and everything. Hi guys, so we are currently in Starbucks. I've started drinking matcha. This is the cup that I got, by the way, from the shop the other day. I got this like blue colour, Jeremy got black. And I've started drinking matcha. There's Jeremy's. I order it with less ice and with sugar and with almond milk. But today I had to go and ask for more sugar because otherwise it tastes so dry in my mouth. It's so weird. I really don't enjoy it without sugar, so I've just gone and got 2 more pumps and now it's like drinkable again. So much better. I bet that's way too sweet for you. Yeah, I can't drink it unless it's really sweet. And I either have this or the mango refresher thing. Anyway, we're just sitting and getting some work done. I've just been looking at hotels and Airbnbs in Sayulita, in Puerto Vallarta, and also I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do in Costa Rica, because we were thinking about doing 2 months, so I thought we'd do a month by the beach and then a month exploring, but I think we might just do 1 month in the end. So I've been looking at where we're going to go and what we're going to do and the kind of things we want to see. So we definitely want to see the rainforest, we definitely want to see a sloth. I would also like to see the Caribbean coast because I think I would quite enjoy that. So yeah, I've been trying to figure that out, but I'm now going to get some work done. There's not a lot to tell you or show you about when we're working, so I'm just going to get to it and I'll chat to you later. Hi guys, it's been a couple of weeks since I recorded the San Miguel de Allende video, the vlog, but thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed this city. It is definitely somewhere that I would go back to, definitely somewhere I could easily spend 3 months or 6 months or even buy a property. Like I said, I think the only downside is that there isn't a beach or the ocean or anything like that nearby. But I think if you got somewhere with a pool, it would be lovely. I think it's such a nice place. So well worth going to if you have never been, and if you're interested, would highly recommend. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.